oto te te ia vushaka te te ala la la basuboro te shika te te apa. Hau, oto shika te iti atahala hasho te ana hai awa. He au oto shika te te amai asho te au. Ato sho te ana amai ato kopikaya. Rora te shiora te te apo yato yawa. Oto to shi ate apahai shiko te ana atapa. Oro to te chichiko te ana. Good morning. Oh my God. If you're watching me, this is Morningstar. Just breathe and receive. There is so much energy flowing. How? Oto shikateata o te maata. Ataya mo atai shikate apo oto ishiata e ama to. It's interesting because grandmother was like, I was sitting outside because we had a storm come through in a cold front, and I was sitting outside, and grandmother was like, go live, and I'm like, I don't know what I want to talk about, and they're like, just go live. So just winging it. My God, gorgeous day of celebration. My God, just being alive. Giving thanks for that. Breathing in the energy frequencies. It's like a birthday celebration. Like, oh my God, like just breathe. It's like I saw these lit candles come in and come around, and grandmother and the tribal women and some of the maidens, they're dancing, and it's a celebration of life. And then all of a sudden, just now, a beautiful big white wolf came in spirit. So today, White Wolf is on in presence. I'm just kind of quieting down and waiting to hear what grandmother would like for me to say. Okay, so White Wolf, my partner, pulled some cards. And this music I don't own the rights to. Anyway, so I'll start out with the cards today. Interesting. And he's the card person. I don't even know what decks these are from, but he does. It doesn't matter. All right. Today is the Hedgehog. Be a magnet of light, love, and joy. Archangel Gabriel. I don't know if you can see it from the glare. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? Look at all that. Oto shikote no oto ata shikote te ama oto e chikate ama a e oto to e shikate. Everything is connected. Everything, from the butterflies to the trees to yourself, your smile, your life, your bed, the food that you eat, the places that you go. It's all connected. It is. I don't think we really truly realize the connection that is there and takes place. Always. It's always. Whether we're aware of it or not, we are always in connection with divine source and the beautiful rays that come from God's first energy, that come from the sun, giving us life, the ability to breathe and to move and to have our being. I forgot to enact protocols. Archangels of love and light, who's willing to cleanse us of our arc field? Breathe, tapping into God's source energy. Whoa, there we go. Oh my God. Breathe in the great I am. Ha. Just breathe and resonate in this energy. My God, just tapping into that energy right there in the great I am presence. it's like the rays that I was just talking about. I'm sorry, I'm like, I don't know how to talk right now. I'm so powerful. Oh my God. Oh, the rainbow promise of possibility. And the probability that it's all coming true. It's all coming true. Everything that is good and wonderful and beautiful for your life, for your existence here in the 3D plane, the transition that all of us are going through, of going higher and higher and higher, and we reach, grandmother saying finish, and diving deep into middle mother guy, earth, grounding. Oh, there we go, kundalini, rising up. Oh wow, that was another influx of incredible energy. Breathe and back into the great I am. And it's just like beautiful star, midnight starburst. Quite like what's taken place on this hedgehog. With all that brilliance in the stars. Look at that, it's glorious. It's glorious. Glorious. All right, I'm going to go to this. Okay, grandma, this this way. Oh. So, if you could write down 5 things that you would like to see take place in your life this week, if you have a piece of paper or just mentally note, what are 5 things? No matter what it is. It could be something that I just want to feel better. I would like to have more joy in my life. I would really like to see this paid. I would really like to see a miraculous healing for something or someone that we love dearly. Lots of times it's just for, like in my life, for years, it would be just praying for peace. Peace. You know, I would ask my dad, you know, he passed, oh my God, almost now a year and a half ago. On May 5th, he was 97, and I would ask him, Dad, what would you like for your birthday? You know, the man had everything that he wanted. And it was like he just wanted peace. I understand that. I understand that peace that he was wanting. He didn't deal with things in his life. At times, I can only guess. I mean, great. Can I scan? Yes. Can I say, you didn't deal with this, Dad. You didn't deal with this. You didn't handle this very well. You didn't do this. And I don't even know, grandmother's saying to keep going with it. I don't even know why this topic has come up today. Didn't know this was going to happen. But he didn't deal with things properly. He wasn't the dad that I needed at the time, and in so many things. So then I realized that when I would ask him, what do you want for your birthday? And he would say, I want peace. It's because he was not a man of peace. He didn't have that unshakable, undeniable peace that surpasses all knowing, that can rule and reign and flood your heart and your life and your being. God bless him. He is on the other side. My mom told me she was the one that was going to come get him. God bless him. He did the best that he could, considering what he was raised up in the Depression and, you know, the days of, I know for many of you this is way, way beyond you, but it's like, you know, the Dust Bowl era and the Great Depression. He was born in 1922. That's amazing to me. Amazing to me, those timelines and time and the changes that took place. Anyway, so 5 things. What are the 5 things that you want to see created in your life? It can happen. We can write it down. We can do a ceremony. We can light a candle or a fire if you have the ability to light something safely. And write the 5 things down. Then take that piece of paper, rip it out of your notebook, hand it up, back up to them, releasing all that energy back up into the piece of paper, handing it over to them. Release and release. And you can feel into the energy of it, and you can feel the letting go. And then when you're ready, drop it into a fire or set it on, light it, and then, whatever, put it out. Been a lot of changes that have taken place in my life by doing that very simple act, that very simple spiritual act of inviting the new, inviting in the creativity of God's source energy and all of that power and that glory of the rainbows, of the doors of lightning and the doors of snow and the doors of wind that are they're just right there. And that power, that influx of energy. Oh my God, that goes past us and out into the universe and the multiverse and all of the, oh my God, it's beyond comprehension. At times it's beyond words to even say, but when you tap into that energy field, and it's like that golden river, and then that rainbow energy, oh my God. You tap into it, breathe, and then it just, if you wait, just wait, allow it to just come over your heart, coming down, your causal chakra will open up. It'll come down, you'll feel it. You can feel your ears maybe popping or ringing past your throat chakra. And then it resonates, and let it settle into your heart. And as you have taken deep breaths of great air and allow for that golden rainbow energy to just expand your heart. It's glorious. It's beautiful. They call us champions. They call us wonders. They look at us in all of creation, and they look at us, and it lights up. Our energy signature lights up, and they're like, To be blessed with the eyes to see, the ears to hear, that love radiates in our hearts and in our lives. Wow. Oh man. Okay, Archangel Michael is here. Gideon's here. Melchizedek is stepping through. Wow, now I know why. Okay, the Melchizedek energy. The blessing of Melchizedek. That has a lot to do in church life with the anointing and tithe and giving out. You want to be blessed, you give. You want to see blessings come into your life, you add a little bit more money to the tip. Even if you got bad service, you add a little bit more. Yeah, you do it a little bit more. So the Melchizedek energy, there he is. Thank you. Oh, he's holding something in his hands. I am seeing a bag. Taking a look inside. Oh my God! First in my humanity, I'm like, oh my God, it's like gold and jewels and stuff, and it was like taking that glance, and it was like, no, it was star systems, nebula. Wow. When we tap into this energy, the energy of the reverse of what is light and brilliant, they don't like it. they don't really want you to know just how powerful you are. To be creators of the divine. divine creators in all things and in all ways. Speaking and opening up our third chakras and opening up even when we might be having a panic attack, even when, if we can just hold space, just press through like a runner going through the finish line, going through the tape, going through, winners, winners, brilliant, brilliant. Anyway, they don't want you to know how powerful you are. They don't. They don't. That you can speak blessings and you can say, go and do this. What? What happens? Legions of angels go and they go. They're just waiting to do your bidding. Speak blessings over your life. Man, I don't know how many times over my life, in the roughest days, I would just lay my hands on my own head and speak a blessing over my own life. In my darkest days, I would just tap. And it's so interesting. So when Master Co does his heart, twin heart meditation, he always says, tap your heart, tap your frontal. And then what is that? The divine energy, right? The 8 of energy. Tapping into that. Ooh, the resonating, resounding energy of that influx. And when you settle in to that, it's like light expands, like an energy field explosion, like a propulsion of a rocket taking off as far as the east is from the west. Man, that your life is that blessed, that you have the ability and the power to speak over your life, speak over your friends and family and loved ones, speak over your pets, speak over situations. Maybe you don't like what's taking place over on the other side of the world. Speak blessings over it. Grandmother says to speak blessings over the children across the face of the earth. They may be freed, that they may be let loose, that they may have food to eat, clothes to wear, that they may have an education. There's a starburst of sunlight into that energy field for that. Children are our future. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And then in this card, I do not know how to say her name correctly. It's like Rabbi, but Rabia. She is the queen of saintly women. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asked me to move. That's just what I was talking about, wasn't it? Truly, that is the most highest act of service and love. Speaking blessings over your life, over your friends, family, loved ones, over the world, and the children. The children. The children. The children. Some of the children are 65 years old. Some of them are newborns. Maybe their mother is thinking about abortion. So I ask that if they're supposed to be here, that they'll come. I ask that. Life happens. Things take place. But you know how powerful God's source energy is? That if a child is supposed to come in at this timeline, if something happens in one situation, a new timeline takes place, a new family, that they come in anyway. They come in anyway. Because one day, a long time ago, I was praying about that, and I was quite concerned and upset about the children that needed to be here at that time, and that's what they showed me. They said, they're like, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. They're going to come in any way. In any way. And what's amazing, Grandma, this is go with it. And what's amazing about that is that if a certain situation
in this certain family dynamic of whatever is happening, and that it just can't happen, then it's okay. There's just a shift right across, and then they'll come through this way. And that, oh my God, that just brought such relief. And it was almost like this burden of a mother praying over like the unborn children to come through, come. We need you, come. And I was released and relieved to know that it doesn't, it's okay. They're going to come in any way, shape, or form. They're going to come in. It doesn't matter. I didn't have any idea that was going to happen today, but apparently it was supposed to. So I will check back in with you in a week's time and to feel into the energy of the 5 things that you're wanting, and do it. It's just so simple. Just write it down. Do it. Test them on this. Test them. Ask. They say ask and you will receive. You shall receive if you ask. They call us champions. Champions. I love you all so much. I pray over your life. I pray blessings over your life. I pray blessings over the top of your head. That liquid love would just flow over the top of your head and your eyes and your chest and your heart, down to your sex chakra and your basic chakra, down to your feet, going deep into middle Mother Gaia Earth, that everything that you touch turns into a blessing. Everything. I lay hands on my own body and I ask for blessing and for healing. I do that. Thank you. I had no idea this was going to go here today. Let me check in with grandmother one more time. So Archangel Michael is going to war on your behalf. Okay, that some of you are in predicaments and in situations that Archangel Michael instructed me to let you know that he has gone to war on your behalf. Some things you just need supernatural help from the other side to cut, clear, and release, that you are freed. Please know that he is working on your behalf. So it is. Morning Star, love you all. Peace out. Mwah.